We are back for another episode of Big Six Pants. It's the midweek transfer show, and yes, don't worry, the stream later on today is still happening. There, we could do 2 streams in one day. Probably should have been doing it throughout the week, but again, dry news. But listen, things are starting to move. Finally, obviously, I'm joined by Roms and Kaz. Man, what are you telling me?
Good, man. Good.
This Greek yogurt's got me in a chokehold, fam. That was cold.
Same, brain freeze.
Man,
brain freeze like that Pavard for Kyle Walker deal, man.
I need more. But listen, we are here to talk about a few things. Obviously, the emergence of Liverpool possibly exploring the possibility of Moises Caicedo if Fabinho and Henderson are to walk out the door. Obviously, Lavia deal there's still core interest there. We've also got Kyle Walker to Bayern Munich. Looks like it's been agreed. And then who's going to come the other way? Pause. Benjamin Pavard. I mean, hey, listen, it's all a bit mad right now. Timber has just been announced for Arsenal as well. That's something we'll also speak about. And there's a few other things as well. Fred, Galatasaray looking at the possibility of Fred as well. But listen, people, a little bit of a shorter stream today, but make sure you smash the like button, of course, and make sure you tune in 9 o'clock today. I'll be joined by James Redmond. I'll be joined by Kopish, and I'll be joined by Hussam. And we will really talk core Liverpool stuff. But speaking of Liverpool, Moises Caicedo, it's kind of split in the fan base. I mean, doesn't he suit Liverpool more than Lavia? Roms, I'll let you start off, but yeah, I don't really see many negatives to it. Obviously, I like my experience, but that's me. Roms, I'll let you go.
But like I was saying to you, bro, that when it comes to cool Premier League experience, there's not that much disparity between the two. Caicedo obviously playing for the better club in Brighton last season, probably showcasing his talent more in the bigger games. But for us, yes, Caicedo does suit us a lot more. I rate Lavia, by the way. Been rating Lavia. If Daps is watching, I was saying to Daps from the end of last season, bro, he's one to watch from your academy. This before you made the Southampton move. So someone I've been fond of. But I think for us, Caicedo would be better. But is he feasible for a club like ours? If we're being honest, no. I can't see us paying what Brighton want for him. Where Lavia, I can. And if, like I was saying earlier, if the Hendo and Fabinho news do go through, that funds the Lavia deal. And then the money we do have, because we do have money for another centre midfielder, that money we do have will then probably explore other options. But yeah, I think Caicedo is more suited to us, but Lavia is the one that is more realistic. That's how I see that situation.
Yeah, no, 100%. Obviously, as a rival fan, bro, like, do you feel like Liverpool actually go in for Caicedo, or do you think it's a smokescreen for Chelsea to get moving?
What do you want me to be today? Want me to be more level-headed?
No, be stupid, Kaz. Be shameless, Kaz. There's no hat and headphones combo. So you take from that what you want to take from that. It's like Hussam about his Tommy Mallets.
Personally, if it's me and I'm Caicedo, it depends what aspirations that he wants. I don't think money's an issue, right? It's never going to be an issue. You're on like 30k. You've only been on that for a short minute time. You can go feed your family, regardless of whoever's going to be that you're going to go to next. Yeah, and all them like 50 other man. But the way I look at it is like I'd rather go play for Klopp in Liverpool rather than go and play for Chelsea and Pochettino, where it's a brand new squad. One, you're going to play in Europe anyways, and you're more than likely going to be in the Champions League probably next season potentially. Or do you want to play one game a week where you're going to get rotated here and there? You can
one fuck up and then you blink and then you're on loan.
Yeah, something. But the way I look at it is just the valuation, which the valuation is going to put off any Liverpool fan or Liverpool director, shall I say?
Yeah.
That's the way I look. That's why I look at it. Like, that's why I was talking about like value for money. Really and truly, can Lavia reach those levels in another season and in a better team? And then go get yourself, and then maybe focus on go and get yourself a Levi Colwill maybe for a bit less. Lavia was going to come anyways, regardless, like 40 million, 50 million, whatever the deal is. It's not going to be 50, probably around 35, 40, right? That's what I reckon the enterprise is going to be. You're going to go pay for him. Then if you sold Jordan Henderson and what's his name? Fabinho, then that's 50 million. And all you got to do, and you're looking at another defender that's
Pay
left
the
wing.
Adams.
Go get your Levi Colwill. You know, he's the next best fit. He's the
Yeah,
success.
but it's not as easy as go get 3 years on the contract. We'll get to that, but that's 3 years on the contract, bro.
If the player pushes to the move,
hey, that death row contract, as you know, death row. Like, yeah, he's flirting, but death row. How about this? Do you know what this is? Chelsea are stopping Levi Colwill. Like, it's like the girlfriend stopping him from finding his wife. That's where it is right now. That's where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife. That sounds so mad. But it's I mean that through football terms, by the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But go on, Rob. So what's your stance on that financial sort of stance? Because the way I see it right now, I don't see Liverpool letting go of Fab and Henderson and bringing in a 21-year-old. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, for me, as good as Caicedo is, as I said, kindergarten settings in the midfield. Bro. Like the oldest guy there is Thiago, who again does have captain-like qualities, but often it's definitely going to be off the pitch. More than it's going to be on the pitch.
100%. But it's a thing where I view it in the same kind of way as the Caicedo deal, bro. I can't see us paying that for Colwill. If this was if Colwill had a year left, months, I'll be more optimistic. I'll probably be telling you, months, I think we end up getting this done. But it's the fact they're directly strengthening a rival. Like you said, 3 years left. I can't see it. But again, we're the type of club to not even test the waters. Like Kaz was saying earlier, at least put in a bid to just see. They'll probably reject it straight away because even without putting in a bid, they've told us he's not for sale. But clubs always say a player's not for sale until until they name a certain price. But the Caicedo, I just view the Caicedo and Colwill deal in the same kind of light. It's not feasible under different ownership it would have been, but for how we operate, it's not feasible for us. And like you said, it's the contract. It is the contract for me. Mm-hmm. Having a year left, this could get done, but I can't see it, bro. And I know you'll get some Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, but he wants us, whatnot." But it's not down to him. It's not down to him at all. And I hate to say it, Mont. I do think Poch does have a plan. Especially if Badiashile being in. Put it like this: if Colwill takes this opportunity by the scruff of its neck, because I think he starts against us. If he stays at Chelsea, he starts against us. If he hits the ground running and stakes his claim in that team, Badiashile is not just going to go straight back into that team. Especially having one game a week. So I'd like Colwill. I'm not going to lie. I think he'll be perfect for us, but can't see it happening, bro.
If you get Caicedo, man, I can't lie though, man. Let's just hypothetically, you're gonna have one of the best midfielders I've seen in the league. Like, it's annoying as it is.
Talking about longevity as well. Like,
hear me. Like, this is proper. Hear me out talk.
He's 21, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah, you first told me that once. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was at 24, 25.
Same. So, bro, yeah, same. I had the same reaction when I found out his age.
Yeah, hear me out on this point. Yeah. Why I say this, yeah, because it was annoying enough that Brighton were dominating midfield with McAllister and Caicedo in the first place. Now you shift that to Liverpool, and you got Szoboszlai, who you could say is that first centre mid that can run into the box and all that kind of whatever you want him to act as. It should be cohesive. That's the word for it. But instead of a solid march at the end of all these chances created and getting up the field as quickly as possible, you got Salah and you got Diaz and you probably got Gakpo or Nunes at this point to go and do a job, not a Danny Welbeck. That's the difference. And that's where it's kind of like, damn, like, can this really work? You know, it's the McAllister one, which I'm kind of interested in, like how he works under Klopp, because McAllister's not a high energy type player. That's where I want to see what system he goes for next. Because
he can move, but he could, trust me, he can get
he can move, but it's not his game. It's not his game, because last season, its issue with Brighton, even towards the end, was his fitness, you know, and they weren't playing loads of games. And it's different. I think it's a different game. You can manage him. Don't get me wrong. You can manage him, but his game. When we talk about people's games, his game isn't a pressing game. It's positioning himself in smart positions to able to, trap. You know, that's what you need to do. Remember, you don't always have to be a headless chicken. You trap, right? That's what you done with Caicedo. Traps them, Caicedo. Who else? Come and clamp them. But it'll be interesting to see what kind of system it goes, because he's not your Wijnaldum. He's not your. You could say even Thiago moves more than him. Thiago's got quite a good engine, bro. Like McAllister doesn't. He's not really that guy to do that. Go watch Argentina, even the way he played there. So it's kind of interesting to see what happens. That's why I reckon.
No,
That's
go
why,
on.
that's why I think Trent actually might play inverted next to him and allow something else to happen instead.
Well, if you've noticed, there's a trend in who we've been signing. Players, we're filling our midfield with progressive passes. You know what I'm saying? And before we get into that tactically, let's actually get to the comments because we haven't even read a single comment out, and we're 12 minutes into the stream. That is criminal. So my sincerest apologies, my people. We're gonna start off with our first super chat of the stream. Big up Jason McNeil with the £2 super chat. He says, "Afternoon, lads. Big up Jason, man. Good to see you again, my bro. Let's see who's in here, man. Let's big up the people then, for real. Before we do carry on what we're talking about. Big up E. You know what I'm saying, in the comments, more content with a love struck basis. Come on, bro. So that's family. Big up normal guy as well. Nate says, man decided to stream now, But bro, like we'll be streaming later as well. Don't worry. I know some people are thinking, what's going on? Where's tonight's stream? It's happening. All right, I'll put it. How about this? During this stream, I'll set the stream up just so to calm the nerves down for some of the people that are in my DMs as well. Yeah, big up Kings Marno as well. Big up Revenite. Big up Gary Richards as well. Liverpool signed Caicedo ASAP. Big up Andy. Lavia Liverpool, please. No Caicedo. Interesting. Big up Zayn as well. He says, I want Chimney and Lavia. I want Beyonce and Mariah the Scientist, but it's not going to happen. Big up Beijing Reds. He goes, Months, I'm in flight. Have I missed anything? No, you haven't missed anything mad, but when you land in it, I think when you land, it's just some Caicedo stuff in it, like where it's not tier 1 though, in it. So you haven't missed anything major. But big up Beijing Reds as well. Obviously, he was on Coppish with us yesterday as well. So big up. That was a big stream. Chucks Talks Football says, can Liverpool pay 100 million for Caicedo? No, but Henderson and Fabinho can knock the price down. You know what I'm saying? That can happen. You know what I'm saying? Big up KZ. Big up Jay Kismet as well. Aidan Andrews with a new DM with our who would be our midfield leader. I know.
Probably Shabazz.
I told you I like my DMs experienced, but yeah. I see. Look, this is how I know. I love the big six pants people. I love. How have I mentioned Mariah the Scientist? She was like, yeah, amongst those, yeah. We've got all the same taste in women. Hey, listen. I love my people, bro. I love my people. Big up KZ and Cal by 4. Hey, my people. Big up Solo as well. Honestly, as well, says Montel, you want experience? Well, we are linked with Marcus Llorente. Are we linked with Marcus Llorente? It's the first I've heard of that. His peak was more like 3 years ago, but he's still 28.
He still gives me PTSD.
How old was Marcus Llorente? How from FIFA anyway, and from 1920.
You just put Llorente at right back, man. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, he got experience and played for Henderson. We only missed the part of the bus. If we don't land Caicedo, we are finished, says H Talks Chelsea. Yeah, man. Let me see if there's anyone else I can big up in the comments. Big up Skip Malou as well. Hey, Kaz back on Big Six. Big up the lads. Big up Retired Zlatan. Hey, I'm CEO. Just like the earlier stream that we just done just now, the names have been rocking with us for a minute.
Yeah, the like thing.
For a minute. Like, honestly, I'm going to call you like the for lifers. You're going to have the for lifers, bro. They're going to be Big Six fans for life.
Yeah, man. Keep your bombs on it, man. We need you guys.
Jason as well with another super chat. Big up with the £5 donation, bro. He says, if Liverpool get Caicedo alongside the two they've just brought in, your midfield is looking flames. Yeah, on paper though, Caicedo, a possible Trent, Szoboszlai, and Mac 10 is that is
balanced.
That is boosty as hell. That is boosty.
For CJ and Thiago's depth.
Yeah, boosty. I even had Stefan into that. Boosty as hell.
That's why I say you don't need two midfielders. You just need one more DM. It doesn't matter if.
Yeah, I need a DM.
You don't have to go. The only issue is the leadership part, which is I know you got quality in the round, but I think losing one of them experienced ones is, or both of them is, and it's gonna be. There'll be a new leader that has to shine. Someone that has to step up. That's all I would say.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing where bro, you see the 10 million that people are talking about of Henderson. I don't see that 10 mil. Like, you see the 40 million from Fab. I feel like Liverpool can dig out that. You can dig out an extra 10 mil and keep Hendo and keep him around the club. If Henderson wants to play a bit part role, that is a massive. massive part of that.
With-
If he
with
doesn't,
World-
off the pot.
Me to remember, it's a Euro year, so players have that incentive. I want to play, and Hendo's listen to all the Liverpool fans that are like, he's holier than thou. We can't diss this player. He's our captain. Are you seeing now? Like, obviously, I don't blame him. Money talks, but people that thought he was this great guy. All I'm gonna say, and we won't get into all these politics, Mark, but he's done campaigning for Rainbow Nations, all that, and he's pushing this move. He's made it clear he wants to this Saudi money. And this is what I say: never idolize
Money
anyone.
talks, bro. It's just money talks, innit? I think going over there doesn't tarnish 100% tarnish what you said over the LGBTQ thing, but obviously religious reasons and what you're campaigning for, it does, it does. You know what I'm saying? But do you know what contradicts? Do you know what contradicts contradictions? Money.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Especially 700,000 smackers a week. Smackaroons. Yeah.
That is,
yeah.
bro, listen, that is generational. Any Liverpool fan is
How
saying you
much?
shouldn't go for that. It's crazy, bro.
700K.
No, to be fair, they said the rumour is actually half that wage, but remember it's still zero tax. It's about half of
There
it.
you go,
bro.
I know it doesn't matter.
Regardless, 500 smackers, 400 smackers.
Untaxed money.
You're not seeing. You're at 33 when your career's done.
All he's got to do, just don't return to the UK just before April the 5th or 6th, because then you're gonna have to know, when you go abroad, you have to
Tax year and
taxable money. That's taxable money, man. You need a new tax year.
Do you know what's annoying me about? Because apparently, from what I've been reading, they've offered 10 mil and we're rejecting that. But bro, what are we realistically gonna get for a 33-year-old even next year or I think the club's blocking this.
The balance in the books things is getting weird now because, like, as I said, 10 mil in today's football terms is here nor there. It doesn't mean anything. There's no value to it. If you have 50 mil and you want to go get Caicedo and you've just made 50 mil and you're probably willing to pay another 40, 50 to go get Caicedo, depending on what you're looking at.
That much.
Like, come on, bro. Like, or if you have 40 mil and you're willing to pay a 60 mil, I don't know, man. I just think that, like, if it was different and hello, they're going, oh, we want to make it 30 mil, then fair enough, bro. But you're talking about a difference of 10 mil in possible add-ons here nor there. It's nothing in today's football market. Like you said, the club is probably blocking the move. And I'm not going to lie, I generally think Fab's camp and Hendo's camp are seriously considering this.
100%.
Seriously consider. Who wouldn't seriously consider this? And how about this? We're never going to see 40 mil for Flacco. They still think he's 29. We know he's 39. They still think he's 29.
The reason why I think if Hendo and Fabinho, not even if, we have to get two in, but we've already got that 50 million for Lavia. Why we've not got it over the line, who knows? But we've already got that. If Hendo and Fabinho are sold, that's another 50 mil. The 50 mil we already got for Lavia, we pay for Lavia. Then that other 50 can then be for a left centre back or just another midfielder. And this is why I think it makes sense to sell them both. But I think the other midfielder that comes in alongside Lavia has to be experienced. That's the only, because like you said, it'll be a kindergarten midfield otherwise. One of my boys proposed, I don't rate this player, by the way, before anyone tries to slander me. One of my boys proposed James Ward-Prowse. What are you saying about that, Monts? I don't rate him. I don't want him, bro. But he's saying for the experience.
What experience?
What experience? Like relegation experience,
isn't it? Oh my God. Premier League experience. When I tell you now, Premier League experience is such the most overrated line I've ever heard. It's unreal.
Do you know what it is though? Like
Basuma, similar to Hendo.
That's what they said with Basuma. They were screaming that one with Basuma. Screaming it, bro. Like, that's the only thing with Caicedo with me, yeah. Like, the only thing where I don't think Caicedo, he won't flop or anything.
Over 10 million?
Like with Basuma, he played in a, like, you got to look at the context of Basuma, innit? Basuma's still a baller, innit? I just think he's in the wrong place. But now I think Imposter Koglu could definitely get a tune out of Basuma, because you don't just bad up the top 16s regularly and then just become that crap.
Yeah.
In a year, innit? But we'll have to see, innit? Big up Khaled who said with the £2 donation, he says Yusuf Fofana 25 mil better value than Moises.
No,
I haven't seen too much of him, to be honest, so I can't really speak on
I like
Is that the guy from Monaco?
Monaco, yeah, he's the DM.
I ain't seen much of him myself.
I think that's a bit too. I think that's too much of a risk. It's about 25 million is a steal when you think about it. If you want to do savers, but it's still
it isn't a risk.
It's much of a risk as Lavia.
Yeah, do you know it isn't a risk? 180 people in the house right now, and we've only got 63 likes.
People are allergic to it. They're allergic. Honestly, I think they're allergic.
Yeah. So if you guys look directly below Roms's like tip, you will see a like button. What you need to do is just click the button and get the likes. We haven't even set a like goal for today.
About 150, I'd say.
Oh, because of the length of the show. Yeah. 150.
Yeah, a little
When I come back in a day, I want to see 2. I want to see 200
and 50.
Yeah. And 55.
Yeah,
255. I'm being extra for no reason. I want to see 255 likes. Yeah, people, smash the like button. Also, again, make sure you go and subscribe to Never a Foul. They are approaching 12,000 subscribers. Jesus, let me a fiver. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit mad right now what they're doing. They are taking the world by storm. It's crazy. Listen, and we're approaching our own landmark. We are 28 subs away from.
Oh, so you got some. So you got some, yeah.
Yeah. 28 subs away from 5.
We can hit 5K today, man.
Today. We will be hitting 5K today.
You don't go ham even in the stream.
We're hitting 5K today. 1,000,000% that's happening. 1,000,000%.
100%.
I might put my house on it.
Mm.
Yeah, I might put my.
we're like 58 away, man. We're 58 away from that little landmark there. I can't wait to see it.
Man.
Hey, bro, I'm reaching 30K by the end of next season. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah, man. But listen, big up everyone. So let's quickly just move on to Kyle Walker. I mean, and obviously, by the way, people, we will be going into a lot more depth of the Liverpool chat later on today at 9 p.m. So make sure you tune in for that as well. Notification bells on and all that good stuff. Big up Richard63 who's joined as well, Evertonian fan that obviously tunes in and that. Big up yourself. So Kyle Walker to Bayern Munich. It looked like it was happening. It looked like it wasn't happening. Now it looks like it's happening again. And who's the replacement? Benjamin Pavard. Now
that's the rumored
top of the list. Yeah,
top of the list. Yeah,
it's I don't know with Kyle Walker. I want chat. I'm going to ask you guys something, and I want everyone to answer this in the chat. If Kyle Walker leaves Manchester City and they get Pavard as a replacement, similar to what we discussed on Never a Foul, who gets the better deal? Bayern or Man City?
Oh, that was dramatic.
Well,
I know. I took it as a long ass pause for that. I'll be real. I had a brain fart. I actually had a brain fart. Like, luckily the acting skills kind of masked that one, but it was actually just a brain fart. Sorry. Yeah. Chat. Let me know. Bayern or Man City. Who gets the better end of the deal? That's all I want to see in the chat right now. Let me know.
Oh man, I can't accept. For me, you know what it is? If any other club were to like give, let's say there was a different manager in Man City, a different manager, whoever it might be, and they said, yeah, Walker going out for Pavard. I think Pavard is very mid, but I reckon he could definitely do a good backup job because we were talking about him at Liverpool, it'd be a good signing, or a backup Arsenal, good signing. So why can't it be a good signing also for Man City, right? So it'd be kind of hypocritical to say so. But when you think about Walker going one way, and the way I look at it is just when you need that plan B, regardless of the can't play system and all this, sometimes the system just don't work. And you need the plan B to go cover for someone. You just like against the Vinnies and stuff. I'm not trying to hear Pavard versus Vinny. I'm not trying to hear Pavard versus Mbappe or if he goes to wherever. I'm not trying to hear none of that. And I think, yeah, it will do system. But if it wasn't for Pep being there, we'd all call this absolutely stinky. Right?
No, but I do think again, stat boost settings, stat boost. Because obviously, if you look at City right now, if they lose, they're going to lose Laporte. I know that they're going to lose Laporte. They're going to lose Bernardo. They're going to lose Gundogan. They're going to lose Kyle Walker as it stands.
Wait, is Bernardo guaranteed much? You said that like it's a concrete.
Yeah, brother, he's gone, bro. He's gone.
Hopefully, you need another Infinity Stone.
Yeah, he needs to kick from this league, bro. He's too good. He needs to kick.
Yeah. But he might stay though, man. I don't know how Barcelona.
That's what I'm saying. I think that one.
How's anyone affording this guy? I can see Cancelo going to what's it called, to Barcelona. I can see what's it called, Kyle Walker leaving, which is not Kyle Walker, Riyad Mahrez, which he looks like he's going to Saudi now. I just don't see how they allow Bernardo to also shift and how much money. I'm gonna have to shift 80 million for this guy, you know, or
So
something
you
along
don't
the line.
think Bernardo's just going to keep being that player that always gets linked with a move away and just ends up staying? For me, as long as Pep's there, I just think deep it for the past 2 windows, especially the most recent one, last summer window. He's always linked with a move away, and they just end up keeping him. I just think he's going to be one of them players. But you know, sorry, once I went off topic. You were saying about Pavard and Kyle Walker.
Oh, I don't know, man. No, but it's still part of the conversation with Man City's departures and how many people are going out the door. Of course, if they bring in Vardio, if they were to bring in Vardio, Pavard, Kovar, and maybe one more signing,
Where's the pace?
Have they weakened or have they strengthened?
No, it's a weekend still.
Remember, so they're losing. Let's say they lose Laporte, Bernardo, Gundo, Walker, and they bring in Kovar, Vardio, Kovar.
That's it.
And maybe one more.
I don't know, man. I think it's definitely a weekend for me. And maybe it's the narrative of wanting it to be weakened. But like, I thought when they got Akanji, I'm thinking that's smelly. But as a backup, 5th centre back, it's not smelly, is it? It's actually a good deal for whatever they paid for him. What is it? 17 million. So the way I look at it, it's like the only fast player I have in that squad now is going to be Haaland. And Daps has got this thought in his head that Ake's super rapid when he's not.
Yeah, no, I was saying when I heard that say that, I was like, bro, man has 81 pace. He ain't got.
We talk about the right hand side. There's nothing threatening with pace other than Haaland.
I bet when you two try to, I've not heard that say that, but I bet when you two try to rebuttal, it's probably that. I go to the games, I've seen it with my own eyes. He probably does all of that. The things with Ake, he's not slow, but he's not lightning. He's just, for me, he can hold his own. Do you know what I mean? But I think against a lightning winger, I think that's it.
Yeah, maybe. The way I look at it, it's all technical.
I'm just saying, but where is the pace in their defense? You could say Vardio. Vardio's quite quick. For a centre back,
we were saying someone else said Rico Lewis. We were saying Rico Lewis, but I don't think he's a regular starter for that.
That's a downgrade.
I do believe he doesn't go on loan though. He doesn't. I can't lie.
For Man City, but is he good enough to like be the next of kin? Don't know.
You know who's fast though? I can't lie. Kanji's pace is super underrated.
Yeah. Kanji is quite quick. Yeah, I think Ruben Diaz when he gets going, trust me, he's not as slow as people think. Like there's a few recoveries I've seen Donny make, and I'm like, wait, I thought you were slow.
But I can't lie. If I'm seeing a foot race, that's when Plan B needs to come out. That's why I say you can't get rid of someone like Wan-Bissaka right now. Because if we bought PSG and let's say Mbappe stays there, I'm having Wan-Bissaka against him all day long. If I see Delo versus him, I'm gonna scream. I've seen what St. Maximan can do, and he's one of the most tricky players I've seen in a while. And Wan-Bissaka eats him up to toast. That's what I'm saying. That Plan B, defensive-minded type, player. I just don't know what it is, and maybe I don't know. Can Wan-Bissaka have the recovery pace to even catch up like a Walker? Probably not, man. But they got to replace. Remember, when you've won everything at a club and you've done everything you can, your attitude is different. Like whether you like it or not, you just naturally change pretty much. You've won everything. You don't care if you start losing. You don't care. Yeah, the motivation, you have to refresh it.
So you think so?
Probably the correct time. It's probably the correct time to replace someone like Kyle Walker. He's playing less minutes every single.
So do you reckon City need more of a wholesale thing where they need to replace the hunger as opposed to the quality?
I think one thing they just don't want to. Yeah,
because they're all winners. They're all winners now. They're all treble winners, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but there's going to be the youngsters are going to still be hungry.
Yeah, because it's like when Grealish, we won the league last season, but I didn't have much to do with it, kind of thing.
Haaland's a machine.
Some have won more than others.
That's Walker's home. He supports the damn team, and all that kind of stuff. You can probably go throughout the squad and say they're just still hungry. I just don't know. When you're an age of Walker, who's been there for like 7-8 years, he's probably like wants to try something new, and you can't blame a guy like that. Maybe Mahrez wants to try something new. Bernardo's wife wants to try something new. And all that kind of stuff.
When I'm hearing, when I said Bernardo, that came out so weird.
That's meant obviously location, a different scenery.
She wants to try something new, yeah?
I lean on the plug, lean on the plug vibes.
My boy said it to me. That's come out,
Hey
man.
yo, hey
That's
yo,
mental. I
hey
didn't
yo.
want to talk about that. That's mental. Oh, that's what it's true.
Hey, stop it, fam. Stop it. This is Troops' fault. I blame Troops.
With
Hey,
his Michael Carrick story, man.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hey, yeah, I just think with Pavard, yeah, if Pep wants to go back to his Barca, his real Barca, move the ball, like if he, because you know every year, like have you noticed that Pep's systems they only last about a year and a bit, like and then it switches. Like you know this year he's done the three at the back, John Stones in the piv, that could all be scrapped, and he could have something new. And now everyone's trying to copy the old model. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's trying to copy the old model, and Pep's already moved to something new. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I'm thinking with Pavard, if they really want to do this ball retention thing, and we're talking shift it, pop city, Pavard can run that. Slight panic, but I agree with Assad. But Pavard, in terms of 27 on the ball, he can do that. And do you reckon? Hear me out. If John Stones can play in that DM position, are they signing him as a possible DM?
Who?
Pavard.
No.
I think
Never
he's
done his career.
he's straight in that.
Straight back up.
Straight back up as the right back.
Straight back up.
I'm just seeing it. I'm just saying it. Like, don't be surprised if you see, man, if John Stones don't play, if you see Pavard.
No, but for me, Pavard's not as agile as Stones. I don't think he could be in that central role.
Oh, he doesn't need to be. That man let the ball do the look at Rodri is a truck. I know Rodri's elite, and it's a bit different with him. Like he's got blinkers. Like he's not blinkers, sorry, he's got eyes everywhere. But like with certain under Pep, the way certain man's ability can be unlocked. Certain man's technical ability, their awareness just increases tenfold. He had Rico Lewis playing DM at one point. If Rico Lewis can play DM for City, Pavard can play DM for City.
Bro, there's a trend. Rico Lewis and John Stones, they're quite agile because I know you're saying that system.
I wouldn't even say John Stones is agile though.
No,
agile.
Bro, I thought that Mods, I saw him have 3-2 man around him and get out of it.
Yeah, but that's not agile. I think that's his ball. I think that's his ball manipulation. I think. I don't think
Stones.
Yeah, John Stones.
Yeah. Against Man United, bro. That's down to Ericsson being a lazy donut, man.
Bro, I don't think
he still has to have a certain amount of agility. I see Pavard as stiff. He's good on the ball, but in terms of agile wise, I think he's quite stiff, bro.
All right, cool.
Like in the back three, you'd be calm. On the right hand side, you'd be all right. But Stones ain't always available anyway. So that whole going through the middle
that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna have to change when Stones gets
John Stones. That's how you have to say John Stones. John Stones. You know what I'm saying? So
I might get culturally appropriated if I do something like that.
Yeah, I know. It's because you're Polish, bro. Like me and Sheep said this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what.
Hey,
that's
it could
you
be
said.
worse.
That's what you said.
You could be Hussam with his Tommy Mallets. And by the way, Jetski didn't get the picture of the Tommy Mallets when you know. I
couldn't believe it. Jetski's
again. Couldn't believe it.
Jetski's lazy, man. I can't lie. Crap editor, man.
No. Bro, Jetski's a cold editor. That's why I expected him to do it.
Nope, lazy. All he's got to do is chop one overlay and he's done.
No. To be fair though, like them man probably don't even know about Tommy Mallets like that. That's the British thing, isn't it? Like, that's the British thing.
Oh, by the way, Hussam confirmed he has a leather jacket to me.
Bro, he has a leather jacket. He's got
leather jacket,
and he also has Tommy Mallets. He has all of them. He has all of them.
Cigarette in it.
Yeah, he has the leather. He has a tub of VO5 in his room. He has the Tommy Mallets. He has the leather jacket. He's got the cigarettes on deck. Probably even a cigar. Because you know he has the cigars on deck.
Oh man,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, and don't forget the bootcut jeans.
Yeah, and the boot cuts with the white socks. How can we forget about the white socks? How can we forget?
Boot cuts or ankle swingers? Which one are we going for?
I don't know, man.
Boot cuts still. The Tommy Mallet.
Yeah.
Assad said, Monts, do you believe Liverpool losing Fabinho and Henderson is that bad? Them man were costing you points last season. It's not a catastrophe. I said I'd rather lose 1 out of the 3 than 2 out of the 3. But if you are bringing in a Caicedo, that kind of covers up it covers up the band-aid, the wound, it covers up the wound a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I say I like my DM's experience, Caicedo coming in, the more I'm hearing it, the more I'm smiling as I'm talking, so I can't hide how I feel. I can't hide it in it. Like I'm gonna be like, Monks, you said you didn't want a youngster in your team. I said, yeah, but you're smiling then.
It's like Kaz when you try and give him a compliment. He's really happy inside, but
He's like, we talking about shut up, man. And he's smiling. But listen, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic that I wanted to talk about. And obviously, Timber has been announced for Arsenal. And again, Arsenal did draw 1-1 in their preseason game yesterday. And obviously, Rob Holding looks. I think who was it that went in for Rob Holding? Was it Besiktas? Who did win for Rob Holding?
Was it? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. You know,
they come in for a staggering 2.5 mil
euros. Euros. They're taking a mix.
Wait, is that even a mil in British sterling?
Huh?
Is that even a mil in British sterling?
That's like 1.8 rums, 1.8 million pounds. They are mocking it.
Yeah, it's a staggering 2.5 million euros.
Are you ever gonna offer that for somebody? That is mocking. If I'm Rob Holding, I'm like, that's gonna. I swear, the amount of if Rob Holding's got any sort of ego, and he's like, I got my hair done over there, and you want to rob me like that? No, I'm taking.
That's when I got my hair done over there, bro. As much as we don't rate Holding, he's not that bad. Like 2.5, that's a diss.
Not even a 10 million or 12 million, a 2.5, and you're like, how? This guy's not worth 2.5. Maybe 8.
2.5 mil.
No, euros.
Oh, take it. Why is it euros?
Because that's what he was.
I mean, obviously, like Rob Holding ain't it. Like, we can all accept that. I'll be real. He didn't even do that bad when he came in for his little cameo at the end of the season. If I'm honest, it's just the golfing quality now. Arsenal are just above all that now. I reckon they could have squeezed out a 5 mil for him. He's British as well. I reckon you could have squeezed out a 5 mil.
That's what I was gonna say. At least 5 minimum.
5, yeah, definitely, bro. Harry Winks out here going for 10 mil. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. But this is, again, I don't know, man. I just think with Timber, I'm very optimistic that Arsenal will use him in the right way, just because he actually suits everything they need to do. I just think the only thing I look at Arsenal saying, I think they need one more bully. They need one more bully. Gabriel's a bully. Saliba's more graceful. Saliba can have the mean streak. Gabriel's the bully, innit? I think they need one more bully in their defense. And I don't think Timber's a bully. He's more technical. He's quick. He's really good going forward. He's good playing out the back. You know what I'm saying?
You might need 2 more, man. When you have to account for Fabio Vieira, man.
Like, what do you call it? I said the Portuguese eyelash. Don't kill me. When you first said that, I was dying.
Everyone's using that now. I should put that.
Oh, lie. I actually reckon they end up bidding for Tchouaméni. You know, I reckon they're gonna get. I don't think they get Caicedo. No, I know, but they're
not getting Tchouaméni and Rice in the same window, bro.
Why not?
Bro, they don't want to play Rice left centre mid. They want to play Rice in the 6. So why are they gonna have Rice and Tchouaméni?
How do you know? Did Arteta tell you that?
Bro, it doesn't matter what Arteta told me.
Be real, man. If they keep
and Jorginho's in their plan.
Rice will go into that 8.
No, I don't think he will. I don't.
So
think
why keep Partey? So Xhaka went and then Rice came in. That's
I think Partey's leaving in it. I think Rice can be pushed into the 8, but I think that actually takes away the creativity that Arsenal need going forward.
Well, he's not like Xhaka was anything creative.
But then you got Owen.
What?
I disagree.
Last season, he got 7 and 7. He's one of the most creative players in the final third.
All right, then Fred also got like 7, 8 assists. What now?
When? In the Prem? No. Xhaka got 7 and 7 domestically, bro.
7 in 7 games.
Brilliant. 7 goals, 7 assists in the Prem. Bro, the best version of Xhaka, bro. The way Xhaka's season is being underrated last season.
I hear it, but I don't look at him and say he's.
How about this? He stood up when Partey didn't. He stood up in the business end of the season. Man, aren't hearing it. It was him and Odegaard and Martinelli. To be fair, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't look at his. And I don't look at it and say Xhaka was the creative spark.
I think Rice and Partey could cook, but I think if Rice and Partey play, I don't think Rice moves into the 8. I think it goes like this, and Rice and Partey do that, and Odegaard does that.
I just think Rice is better.
Partey's
When
the
he's
better six, in my opinion. So I
Yeah,
think
exactly. But again, they go alongside each other, in my opinion. And then Odegaard gets more
No,
license.
it's what
And
Shaq's
Odegaard
gonna
doesn't
do.
have to do anything industrial. I think it's
Because
just Odegaard do your thing.
I just think Declan Rice offers something. Declan Rice can just offer that energy that you need, and he has that little something about him. He's got good height to him. It's not like he's rubbish. Like in an attacking aspect, he's not the greatest. He's probably better defensively, and that's what he's used for. But I don't look at him as a DM. I just look because this. Why would Arsenal still be linked with a DM? Why would they still be linked with some sort of DM? They linked to Caicedo.
Why would they spend 100 mil on a guy he's better positioned?
They're not going to spend 100 million on Germany. They just want their money back, from what I've been told. Well, not been told, but what I've been reading, shall I say?
But by the way, people, we're on 205. We have 205 people in the house right now. We have 115 likes. Obviously, the like total for this stream alone is 150 likes. So remember to bump up those likes. You know what I'm saying? And make sure if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe to the channel. We are even closer to 5K now. So let's get that going, people. Make sure you hit that like button and all that good stuff. Big up everyone in the chat for tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? In this midday stream. I don't know, man. I'm looking at Kai Havertz's thing, and if you're going to spend 60 mil on Kai Havertz, I don't think he's going in that front line because he's not better than Trossard, he's not better than Martinelli, he's not better than Saka, and he's not better than Jesus. So where left is there for him to go in the midfield?
According to Arteta, did you not see what Arteta said? They don't even know what his best position is yet, and they're going to work that one out.
Dude, this is what confuses me. Man told me Arteta has a plan, and then man said, "Oh, I don't know." Like, you know what I'm saying?
The bit that killed me was the last bit. Time will tell. You ain't got time, brother. You've got pressure on you this season. That's what I said. By next week, by today, bro. By today. But
today I said today. But yeah,
the thing is, if they keep Partey, Havertz doesn't start. He might start cup games, but he does not start.
Yeah, and Champions League. Like Champions League as well, he might be an option. There's just options. The whole point is options.
Yeah.
I just reckon they're going to get a DM. Regardless, they're looking at another midfielder. They don't just stick with these three. Even if they keep Partey, this is not where their window ends.
No. I'm not saying it's where the window ends, but I think if they keep Partey, I think we all agree it's Partey, Rice, and that will be their starting three.
Yeah, they'll probably look to get that, and then they'll probably pursue on Lavia and get that as a backup to Partey, maybe. Even though they got Jorginho, which kind of, again, a bit of a weird one. But then again, they could use Partey in centre mid if need be. Not worse comes to worse, they can change up the system. And it's still got El Nene on the books.
Bro, they're also how about this? Timber's also a right back / DM and set like he does. He can do all three in it. So for me, Jorginho is more in Arsenal's plans than people think as well. Everyone just forgets about Jorginho. He is not going to be playing 1 in 7 games for Arsenal. He will play a lot more than people think. So I generally think Partey leaves, Jorginho steps in the second choice DM, and Kai Havertz is the left centre mid, and then Fabio Vieira gets his chance to do something as the first backup because he's already the first backup.
Will be ESR, bro. Off the back of that,
over Fabio Vieira. ESR happened 2023. Allow me.
No, Mont, I'm telling you, Arteta's thinking he has ESR above Fabio Vieira. I think Arsenal fans.
I don't think so.
Fabio Vieira is getting. He's just going to be
ESR's high in the pecking order. I'm telling you.
He's not, man.
He had enough.
Fabio Vieira, Mont.
Bro, Fabio Vieira. Like they spent 40 mil. This is his season to prove himself. He's not above. For me, he's above ESR, innit? Man, this is it. Man, I guess in ESR like he's like they're still talking about man's 10 goals in 2021, bro. Allow me.
He's 22 years old. He's 22 years old.
I know.
Bro, I'm telling you, Arteta rates this guy more than obviously. I know Kaz's gonna be like, "What do you know him?" Did Arteta tell you that? He didn't tell me that. But how they speak of him. Helen graduate, they see him above Vieira. I'm telling you. They see him
I think Vieira is down the pecking order. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. He's below ESR.
But I think ESR just offers more than what my man offers. You can do the 8-10 or left wing, or no, you can do the 8. You can do the 8-10 or the call it 11 or 7, whatever you want to call it on the left, if need be. Worst comes to worst, which they won't need him for. I just see him being the backup for the 8 now. Like it makes sense, and just use Kai Havertz as the backup. I think if you look at ESR, even in the under 21, the guy's beefed up, man. He's a unit. He's a unit, and he's moving good. And to be fair on him, he's been out an injury. Like he hasn't been out due to poor performances. It's just the injury, isn't it?
Yeah.
The surgery, which is a madness, which Reece James is currently
All
undergoing.
I'm saying is, for him to be getting as many injuries as he's getting, this is why I say people pick and choose when they want to use availability as an ability. Do you know what I'm saying? They pick and choose. Man are hyping ESR up like, this is the season he's going to be fit. When man's been injured for like 2 years or like a year and a half or whatever. Or as in like in and out of injuries. Like, no one talks about his fitness. They talk about how good he is. Why does that change for so many men?
But do you know what, Mont?
Changes for so many men.
I agree with you. But in ESR's defense, it was an injury where they thought he didn't need surgery, bro, and he carried on playing for it. He actually got that surgery this summer, so he probably won't get the
Thiago got his knee injected. Reece James.
Yeah, but this guy went through growth.
Doing months, but it wasn't.
Rashford played through injury.
He's been great. He got growth. You know,
these things happen, bro. Football's tapped, bro.
You do know.
I'm not blaming ESR. I'm just saying when people talk about availability as a ability, we're picking and choosing when we want to do that. It's so pick and choose. It's crazy.
We do realize he went from 5'10" to now 6'1". Growth spurt, bro. You can't control that. They're knee pains and they're horrible ones. They're not nice. You can't play football on
Oscar That's peak. That is peak. If you know what that is, bro.
And my brother nearly went through. He could have got we feared when he was playing for Palace. Like my brother, there was fear of that because he grew rapid, and his left knee was gonna go different, but then he had to stop. Then he got dropped. Mental. But other than that, man, you got to admit, 1 year out, you could say he's got a lot to prove and he's going to be hungry as well. And I think he's got the ability to play in an 8 role because I don't think he's not an Erdegaard. I just reckon he's going to surprise a lot of people. It's one of them easy to write off, like Curtis Jones.
I'm not, bro. I'm not writing him off. I'm just saying the hype train needs to just chill. They need to chill.
There's no hype on him. We just think he's just going to get used as an option.
Yeah. I'm just saying he's higher than Vieira. That's all I'm saying to you. Nothing that he's gonna.
I don't think he's higher. I think we'll see more of Vieira than we'll see of ESR.
Ridwan's killing me. He said it well on my knee. I've heard too many men say that.
Man, Ridwan did that work for my knee. Don't show me. Do not dead me. I don't know, man. But just going back to Timber because you have gone off the point for Timber before we move on. I just feel like Timber might end up playing right back in certain situations as opposed to Ben White. And Ben White might be seen as a centre-back option again. I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's just a straight Timber's another centre-back option. Straight. I think he will be used utility. He'll be properly used utility-wise. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people, man. Obviously, he doesn't start for Arsenal, but he really does strengthen their squad. I can't stress that enough. That is a brilliant signing.
It's exactly how you should use him as a utility player. That's what you get for 37.5 million plus whatever crap you had.
At his age, that's good, bro. That's good peas, bro. Good peas, good player, good value. I can't see any negatives with that signing. Not a single one.
Bro, if you deep it, that's what Arteta's doing. He's signing players that can play in multiple. He's learning off his master Pep, bro. He's literally.
Let's not do the whole players that can play multiple positions. I don't think that's something we should commend man for. I think that's the very basic.
Exempting. If you look at Arteta's recent signing, exempting Havertz, because some will say people don't even still know where his preferred position is. But Trossard can play the false 9 on the left. Rice can play the 6 and the 8, and Timber, like you said, can play the 8, the 6, and fullback and centre back, bro. So he is signing players that can play multiple.
No, he is, but I'm not gonna commend him for something that a lot of players are able to do nowadays, and a lot of managers are doing. Most players have not most, but there's a lot of signings that again, Szoboszlai, right wing, left wing, Cam, centre mid. McAllister, 10, 6, 8. Do you know what I'm saying? Caicedo, 6, 8.
No,
Lavia, 6, 8.
I think that's the way people's evolving.
I just don't think it's not something I'm gonna dash you a bouquet of flowers for, if that makes sense. Obviously Pep is someone who likes his space, who can play in multiple positions, but I think that's more of a universal thing at the moment. The way I think
that's the way football, because back in the day, it's you kind of just had your position, and that's kind of the only position you could play. But I think as it evolves, even academies and teaching players, you can't just be in one position. Do you know what I mean? So you're right. That might just be more of a universal thing at the moment.
Yeah, because even like look at the players in our squad. Gakpo's been tried in 2 different positions. Nunes has been tried in 2 different positions. Hendo plays 6 and 8. Like Stefan's an 8. He started off as a centre back. Stefan can play centre back, you know. But he's an eyelash, so it's like dead. That's all dead. He's an eyelash.
Yeah, I saw Fabio before. He could play everywhere, anywhere along the attacking line.
Look at Mount. Mount plays out wide, central, and as a 10. You play all 3. But to what standard? Hey, another conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like Marshall claims he's a striker, but we all know he's a left foot. You know what I'm saying? Striker, like bro, like a lot of man can do the double position thing. Like let's not praise Arteta for saying the sky's blue. That's what I'm saying, innit? Like that's what I'm saying. I probably sound like a hater, innit? But that's what it is to me, innit? You know what I'm saying? Man said Kane is everywhere. Kane 9-10 goalkeeper. I keep forgetting Kane winning goal. You know, Kyle Walker winning goal.
Wait, when did Kane?
He went in goal.
When did Kane go in goal?
He went in goal. Didn't Kane flap in a free kick as well? Didn't it go?
Yeah. It was like he was young, like something like that.
Wait, was it for Leicester or Spurs?
Who?
When Kane went in goal?
I can't remember. Definitely for Spurs, but he went in goal for Spurs, bro.
He went in. He was young. He was
Spurs, bro. It was Spurs.
He scored a hat trick, then he went in goal.
Oh,
so it must have been. Yeah, he must have. Yeah,
I said this is what I said, bro. Like I'd say, as I said, I think I would have let Fabinho go this season, and I said Marks. That is dead in me. That is killing me. That one went over my head. That one went over my head.
I said Marks.
I'm Marks. I'm using that. I'm using that.
You know, bro, people that aren't from this country might even not get that joke.
They won't.
Watch Filthy Fed.
Oh,
I said you're funny. Oh my days, man said Marks.
Oh my
I actually see it.
I know that's you.
I said Marks. Oh,
I'm looking it off, bro. I might have to end it there. That is killing me. That is dead in me. Oh my god. Hey, how about this? I know someone. Hey, this channel's growing fast. Someone's probably gonna show Marks. Hey, if someone calls Marks Fabinho, live vote.
You might have to tell Lippy.
Hey, I'm about to get Lippy. You might have to run that one to Lippy. Hey, Lippy, if Marks ever says something mad, just that's a little. You know what I'm saying? You got that one in on deck, innit? That one's killing me. Oh, my face is hurting. That one's killing me.
Word, you know you're smiling so much.
Yeah, bro. My cheeks are hurting, man. Oh, pause.
Last time that happened to me, I can't lie. You know when you're on the bed upside down talking to a girl for like 2 hours, bro. They like.
I know you be doing that, but feet
up in the air and everything, fam.
If we recoup a 20 million loss, only a 20 mil loss for Fabinho. That's why I said that 40 mil. If they bump that up. If I see 10 mil in add-ons, talk to me nice, bro. I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? Lippy, definitely one of the funniest guys on the internet. 100%. Big up Lippy, by the way. Every time. But yes, I know. Listen, you lot, we're gonna end it there, man. We're gonna We're gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep it sweet. Is there anything else you man wanna say for today? Like, I don't know if there's any more. Fred, anything else?
Good riddance. Get me Amrabat.
Still on the Amrabat thing?
Obviously, it's already
really?
The interest is confirmed. We're just waiting for Fred to hit.
I'll be real. Like, I don't know if I even see that happening.
I guess what? I don't care what you see, Mont. We get an Amrabat.
No, Kaz, I need you to look at. Can you look into the camera and say that, please?
I'm pretty sure we're not going to let Fred go and not get a replacement. That's just not how things are done. Our midfield is quite weak as it is anyway.
Can you can you look into the camera and
I said we're getting Amrabat, fam. What?
no, stop looking away from the camera. Looking away from the camera. Stop looking away, bro. Stop
You're not
looking
here
away.
to make. You're not here to make demands, G.
No. Maintain eye contact. You're doing, I reckon we'll get Amrabat. What
Yeah,
what is
I've
that?
done it and then I've looked over at my
people.
screen.
Tell the people. Don't do that. Don't say it and withdraw. Don't withdraw.
West Ham are going to buy McTominay and Fred's leaving and we're getting Amrabat. How about that?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. How about this? I was waiting for that. And I don't forget these things. I don't. So unfortunately, Kaz.
Got him. We fucking got him.
You need more. You need new ones.
Nah, man. Drewski stays. He stays.
Drewski's got funny ones now, man. He's got even more funny ones.
I know he's got more. I'm gonna recoup on my Drewski.
Anything with I can't lie. Anything with that Theo one is funny. He's a new wave.
That is jokes though.
Theo one is the funniest guy on the internet right now.
There's one more thing. That's what I want to talk about. I know I said I was gonna end. One more thing. 1 more minute. Edson Alvarez to West Ham. What is that about?
What? How much?
Actually, I heard that link still, but
He's just a clamper though. But he could be another Pelino in the ranks.
yeah,
that's what we don't look at.
We're hearing 35 to 40 mil.
That's good. That's good business. And they can go get more of that Declan Rice money. They can go get. Guess what? They can stick McTominay next to him. How about that?
No, but
30 million.
Paqueta, Edson Alvarez.
Nah.
It don't stink. You know what I'm saying? What? Julian Alvarez linked to Arsenal. What? Can someone confirm that?
What?
Can someone confirm that?
Wait. That can't be.
That can't be true. That's the Mustos. You're lying. That can't be true.
And who's that from?
That can't be true. Yeah, I'm gonna need something there. I need. Hold on. Nah, I don't know. I ain't seeing that. I'm not seeing it still. Listen, people. Anyway, we are gonna end it there. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up the people who sent in, obviously, the super chats. Big up Jason, McNeil. Big up Khaled Hussein as well. Make sure you guys, if you're watching this back, make sure you go and subscribe to Big Six Bands. Big up all the members. And obviously a special shout out to all of them as well. We're going to skip that over just for now. And big up everyone in the comments. Again, it's a midday stream and you lot are still tuning in. Big up the Never Far community. Make sure you go and push those guys over there to 12,000 subscribers. It's mad. Make sure you try and push us to 5K. Big up Ethan, D1, KLFC, Honestly Ed, Solo, Basin Reds TV, Snake Eyes, Rons, NDT, Joe, and Aiden Andrews. Listen, people, it's another episode of Big Six Bands, and we'll see you in the next one. Obviously, we're going to end it with a video that I enjoy, that only Liverpool fans and Arsenal fans, I'd say, could use at the moment.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
An idiot.
No, man, just because you can't